Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. What I want to do today with you is talk about two videos that I think have very powerful messages, and I rewatched them recently and found them again. And think if you combine them, then they make it even more stronger and having a message that really guides us in a way of, okay, how can we make decisions in our day to day to really make an impact on ourselves in the world? And the two videos, speeches of two very powerful men. One of them is Jeff Bezos, and the other one is Eckhart from Hirschhausen. And I want to do first talk about the video of Eckhart from Hirschhausen and then the one of Jeff Bezos. And then we combine both of those videos and I give you my powerful message combined of both of those videos. I tried to embed both videos here in the video myself, but apparently my whole program crashed. And so I decided that I would just talk about those videos and give you the content myself. But I will leave in the description the links to both of those videos. So if you want to watch them in full, and feel free to just click the link below. So let's get started. The first video is from Eckhart from Hirschhausen. And Eckhart from Hirschhausen was a doctor before he became a comedian and entertainer. And the video is in German, but you can watch it still. And there are these automatic translations into English. And I tried it out. It's not perfect, but it does the job. It's job. So what Eckhart from Hirschhausen talks about is the penguin principle. And the penguin principle says that he is on a ship and he talks about, okay, I'm on this ship and I see the penguin standing on land. And the penguin standing on land is quite a frustrating experience to behold because a penguin on land is not really fluent. It's more like clumsy, can't really walk. And he kind of felt and talked about this, that he felt sorry for this little penguin. But then a second later, the penguin jumped and it jumped into the water. And the moment it was in the water, it wasn't clumsy at all anymore. The penguin was happy and the penguin swam and he had the feeling the penguin really was in his element. So the penguin were completely there where he belonged to, the elements and to the water. And so he connected this experience to his own life. And he said, I also was a doctor and I was good as a doctor, but there were some things about myself that maybe weren't completely well in the environment of being a doctor. So I'm a bit like creative, I'm chaotic, and those two things are not something that can strive when I'm a doctor. So the essence of the video is that he talks around striving with your strength and find an environment that brings the best out with your strength so that you can really strive in those environments. Because otherwise, being a doctor was not an environment where he could strive to his fullest because there were some strengths that weren't strength in the environment. But the moment he changed his environment, those things and those strengths really could strive in a very positive way. The other video is from Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos gives a speech to Princeton alumni at a university. And I think the speech itself is, the video that I found is like 20 minutes long, but the key element is just around 5 to 10 minutes, what I want to talk about today. And what he says is that we all have gifts. We all have gifts. We have many gifts, but we can only be grateful for the gifts where we can really be proud of other choices that we make. And those choices should be based on what are our passions? What do we really want to change in the world? And then use those gifts in a very positive way to make these changes. And even if this leads to a path less traveled, we should still make those choices and bring those passions to life, because otherwise we will probably regret this later on in our lives. So those two people, very powerful messages in both ways. But what do I get out of those two messages combined? I think it's all around choices. And it is those choices that we should be making towards really striving with what we have inside ourselves. So we have gifts and we can be thankful for our gifts. We have strength and we can be thankful for our strength. And we have passions. We have things that we are so interested in. And when we combine these three things and make choices that lead us to exactly those things, being able to strive, then I think we strive in the world. And then we are also able to have others striving in the world because we bring the best of ourselves into that world. And so I think Eckhart from Hirschhausen talks about bringing ourselves in the right environment. So this is making a choice to see, okay, where can our strength really strive? Because when we're in the right environment, then we can make them strive. And the moment we make them strive, we are able to make a positive impact into the world with those gifts and those strengths that we have, because we really bring them out in the best possible way and we work on bringing them out. And when we look at the video from Jeff Bezos, then he talks, okay, gifts are just a gift, but how can we make the best out of our gifts? So how can we bring the gifts to the world in a way with our passions to really make an impact to the world and serve others? So again, making those choices so that our gifts and our passions come out in the best possible way to serve others. So I think it's a mixture between us serving ourselves with our choices to finding the right environment, but then also serving others with our choices to, after we found the right environment, really make an impact with those strengths that we have, with those passions that we have. And I think this is the way we all should go, is to really say, okay, where do I strive? In which environments can my strength and gifts really come out in the best possible way? Because then I'm striving. And when I come alive, then I'm also able to make others come alive, because you will see this in myself and you will see this in yourself. When you are striving, you are in such a positive element. You are like the penguin in the water. You're just, your eyes are sparkling. You are so happy. You are so content with life. And then all these strengths just come out naturally. And when they come out naturally, then you can do something with those strengths, combine them with your passions, and really change the world for the better. So this is what I wanted to give to you in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, I would be really happy if you give it a like or subscribe to the channel, where I share more of those videos the next days. So stay tuned and have a great day.